kind of funky to start off with.
Wait, music for a sushi restaurant?
I picked the wrong fucking album.
I was like, what? I thought this was just what you call it?
Dang, that was a nice little song too.
A playlist. Meet me in the hallway.
Sound like something that should go on Euphoria.
This is definitely a high school sentence. Meet me in the hallway in between lunch and third period.
Meet me in the hallway. Meet me in the hallway. I just left your bedroom. Give me some more. Is there any?
It's a nice vibe.
Yeah.
Just let me know, I'll be at the door, Open your come around. Just let me know, I'll be on the floor,
Okay.
Maybe we'll work it out. I gotta get better, better. I gotta get better, I gotta get better. And maybe we'll work it out.
I love the guitar in this.
I'll walk the streets all day, running with the thieves, 'cause you left me in the hallway. Give me some more. Just take the pain away. Just let me know, I'll be at the door,
Some nice vocal layering in there.
Open your come around. Just let
I
me
love that
know,
guitar in the chorus. It's
I'll be
just
on the floor. Maybe we'll work it out. I gotta get better. 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 And maybe we'll work it out.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me of SpongeBob.
okay, that's fair.
We don't talk about it. It's something we don't do.
Ooh, go call and response with the bass line. I like that.
'Cause once you go without it, nothing else will do.
Welcome back to Channel C1. I'm Demica Jamaal.
And this is Cam King, and today we're doing Harry Styles' self-titled debut album. What a nice little intro track to start off with.
Yeah.
For those that don't know much about Harry Styles, if you don't know, you should know. He is from One Direction.
Yeah.
I used to play their Apologize song on piano all the time. That was one of the first songs I ever learned. Harry Styles went solo in 2016 after a hiatus with One Direction and signed a deal with Columbia Records, where he began exploring more mature classic rock influenced sound. This album came out May 12th of 2017. Big departure from, at the time, what would have been their more pop focused One Direction style. You can already see it's got some acoustic, somewhat indie rock vibes to it. I like that first song. I like it.
A good tone setter. Like the guitar, really nice. They had multiple guitars in there, or multiple string instruments at least, and there was like a one that was kind of like it wasn't a chime, but it had that lingering effect.
Yeah.
Like that it plays
had like
and it had like a little bit of a nice
like a
reverb
soft
on it.
synth in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of reverb, I like how they use reverb in the verses and they kind of backed it off on the chorus, which is kind of sometimes opposite of a lot of songs. So it made the verses sound very big, and the chorus sounded like more focused.
I like the phrasing and the vocal layering with the "I'll be at the door, at the door."
I love the layering
comes
was
in very
nice
strong.
And then there's that calm response at the end with the bass in the verse. That was kind of cool, letting the bass fill that space after each line.
I like the lyric because once you go without it, nothing else will do, as well as the "meet me in the hallway" and then following that up on the second verse with "you left me in the hallway." Like it's like a continuation of the story.
Narrative,
I like when they do that.
We like a narrative. Yeah. As far as Harry Styles songs I've heard before,
I know the next one. I know "Watermelon Sugar."
I don't know if I know any off the debut album, but I have a few off of, I think.
Fine. It must be Fine Line. Basically, I recognize the cover art.
Watermelon Adore Sugar. You, Falling. Those are the two that I have in playlists somewhere. That's what that green check mark means.
Yeah, Watermelon Sugar. The first song I ever heard with Harry Styles was the
Apparently
One Direction. One Direction. You Don't Know You're Beautiful. Baby, you light up this. Fun fact. When I first met him,
welcome
in the dorms.
When you first met him, I thought you were talking about Harry Styles. I was like, what'd you be Harry Styles?
I walked into the dorms with my parents with all my stuff, and his dad started talking to my parents. And then my mom, he was like, oh, yeah, look, the computer he was already in the dorm, and he had his computer set up, and his dad was like showing us music videos that he had did and stuff.
He loved showing us off,
Yeah, and he was like, and my mom is like, oh, Demica, he sings. Listen, I'm not a singer. I can't hold I can stay on pitch a little bit, but I don't have like a wide range or anything. I'm not like, that's not my claim to fame or anything. Especially then.
Right.
Maybe better now. And she's like, yeah, he sings. And then they basically, I don't know who asked, but somebody was like, one of them, just sing something.
Sing something.
And I sang this One Direction, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. Baby, you light up. I did it like that too. Baby, you light up never like nobody else. And I did this move right here. And they were like, oh my God. And then everybody in the room got naked. But, I like this song. It's pretty good.
We don't tell them the naked part.
Yeah.
It was fate. No, for sure. So far so good.
And I think I know Sign of the Times, which is the next one.
Sounds familiar. If that's the melody.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't bribe the door on your way to the sky. You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good. We never learned we've been
Yeah, I think I have heard this one before.
Why are we always stuck and running from the bullets? The bullets. The bullets. We never learned we've been here before. Why are we always stuck and running from the bullets? The bullets. Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the time.
It's got that stadium rock vibe.
Gotta get away from here. We gotta get away from here. Just stop your crying, it'll be alright. They told me that the end is near. We gotta get away from here. Just stop.
Yeah, the classic rock
Yeah.
influence is quite apparent in this song and the last one too. It just reminds me of like I think somebody said, oh yeah, and it just said Elton John, from also like Aerosmith. Kind of I just felt that
Yeah.
like stadium rock vibe when that chorus hit.
And there's such a like a soft intensity to
Yeah.
the melody
It's like a
and
slight
the
like
delivery.
a delicacy to it.
But that, I mean, I've heard the song. The most, I guess, memorable part for me is definitely that first line. Just stop your crying. It's decided at the time. So welcome to the final show. But I remember actually we got to get away from here more than the welcome to the final show part. But regardless, it's obviously a really good song. That's why I know it so.
That's not always the fact.
That's
case.
fair. That's fair. But yeah, I like the sign of the times. You know, sign of like if there's like a bad time going on. According to Genius, it's like a sign of the times is from the Bible. And like the sign of the apocalypse or an undesirable time, and then bribing the door, like trying to bribe to get into like a club, but you can't do that at Heaven's Gates because they have a different standard. So it got some depth to those lyrics that I appreciate. I like the nuance of the lyrics. They're vague enough without being too vague, without being like painfully vague or like purposely. Oh, you just saying stuff, and you say, "Whoa, no, you don't know what I could mean. It's just nuanced, and I'm like so deep." But no, you really just put together some sentences, and they don't mean anything, and you just leaving it open for interpretation when there is no interpretation because you just said whatever you wanted because it rhymed. But I like that there is some depth to it as well. Yeah, it's very catchy. Also, side note, detour. Melissa said in the chat that Cameron thought I was a girl because of my name, which is kind of true. That's not exactly what happened. Yeah, I tried to make Cameron think I was a girl because of my name.
Yes.
And I used the fact that Cameron is also sort of that
a girl name, yeah,
kind of a mixture. So I tried to pretend to be a girl via text because they gave me both of my roommates' information.
Yep. And he was like, "Are you a girl, right?"
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh yeah, well I'm a girl. Da 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 da. We can do stuff. Da 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 da." Like that. That was my first introduction. His introduction to me, and he was like kind of texting back. And then when he saw me, I forgot that I made up this story that I was a girl. So when he saw me, he was like, "I knew it." And I was like, "What? I don't know what you're talking." Like I forgot. And
it was because
like,
he got it in like December. Like this was like we were on break. We were on like Christmas break. But I did look him up and I found him on Facebook. And I was like, "This must be the motherfucker."
But I guess he still couldn't be completely sure.
Right, because I never like verified. I just stopped texting. I was like, "Okay, well, let's see what happens." But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do that mistake. Also, the things he was saying was just too. We can do things. You don't know what I look like.
He's like, this girl is either really ugly or not a girl.
Right.
But yeah, this song is obviously a classic.
It was a sign of the times.
You're crying at the time of your life, breaking through the atmosphere, and things are pretty good from here. Remember, everything will be alright. We could meet again somewhere far away from here. We never learned we've been here before. Why are we always stuck and running from the bullets?
Big old choir in the background. I never remember that before.
We got to get away. 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 We got to.
Drummer kind of going crazy back there too.
Right.
We got to.
Drums is clutch on that. It was synced in with everything. That piano's a nice touch on the outro too.
Really enjoyed the bridge. That's my first time really hearing the bridge.
Yeah, I've never really listened to a song like that. So
Yeah. It was really nice. The vocal performance is really solid. And once again, that's a classic song. I mean, it's interesting when we do these and it's a song I've heard before because I try to like introduce myself to the song as if I've never heard it. But that's nostalgia and that familiarity plays a role.
It also depends how much of it. Is it a song I've heard before or is it a song I listened to?
Right.
Because if
the
I
time.
listen to, then I'd really know a lot about it. But I have heard the song before. But there are elements that, like you said, the bridge. I never really listened to that before. And then like the choir, the drums at the end, the piano at the end. I never noticed those elements before because I've never really like listened to the song. I've either heard it in a movie or on the radio or in some edit or something or somewhere. I mean, it's been out for a decade almost. So
damn, it does not feel like that. But it has been a minute.
It's timeless. We have next up
Carolina. Ooh, vibe switch.
Good, because the third track of the album needs something to go a little faster pace.
I like that delivery.
A little funky, like cowbell in the left ear.
She's got a family in Carolina, so far away, but she says I remind her of home. Feeling oh so far from home. She never saw herself as a West Coaster. Moved all the way 'cause her grandma told her towns better swim before you drown.
Hi, April Green.
She's a good girl. She's such a good girl. She's a good girl. She feels so good.
A lot of moving parts in this one.
She's got a book for every situation. Gets into parties
all background
without
vocals on the end there.
invitations.
I like that,
How could you ever turn her down?
Yeah, nice.
There's not a drink that I think could sink her. How would I tell her that she's all I think about?
Still got some light background vocals.
Guess
So yeah,
she
there's a lot.
just found out. She's a good girl. She's such a good girl. She's a good girl. She feels so good. She feels so good. I met her once and wrote a song about her.
Taylor
I wanna
Swift.
scream, yeah, I wanna shout it out. And I hope she hears me now. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Overriding guitar.
She's a good girl. She's such a good girl.
A lot of elements in that song.
Yep. I
Yeah.
was gonna say I appreciate the meshing and the effort to try to make all the elements fit.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that.
I did. Yeah. I felt like they did a good job with those elements because like you said, it's not like a lot of nuanced lyrics necessarily, and this one has some repetitive lyrics. Has so far 2 of the 3 songs have had a couple like repetitive choruses, which is fine though because they work because of how they're like designing the song.
Yeah,
they're not putting the emphasis on the lyrics. This one had so many different instruments and percussive elements that really took your attention from start to finish. Like I was just, oh, this popped in, that popped in. Oh, they changed this melody. They did this. Okay, they had that.
Yeah.
So
the in the background on the chorus is really nice.
And then they brought it in later as like a primary.
They had that playing faintly in the background and the beginning of that second verse, and then like the cowbell elements and the and then the when he said how on I think it's the second verse as well. There was he like held out the notes right there on the first how he like and you could hear it was like a high pitch like that, and I was like, oh, that's a nice little element as well. It's just like just the one time you used it and it made sense for that perfect
second
moment.
verse there had nice vocal elements that just weren't even present in the first one that came out. Like in the ends of the lines were really cool, and there was a lot.
Yeah, that lyric about I met her once and wrote a song about her reminded me of it was enchanting to meet you. But yeah, by Taylor Swift because she did that one time and y'all gave us the lore. But yeah, no, it's nice change of pace. Out there, but not too far removed from the sonic elements of the song. Sonic consistency, I guess, of the album so far.
Yeah, no, it's if it's going for those rock vibes, it gets a lot of leeway on sonic consistency. Like there's a lot of directions it can go with its sounds. That's completely acceptable.
Oh, they dated too. I forgot about that.
We're supposedly rumoredly back in 2012, 2013.
Oh, I didn't know
ended
that.
by 2013 when they were both quite young. It was definitely when he was more in his One Direction era. He hadn't gone solo yet. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, fun. Let's see what the next vibe's gonna be like.
I recognize this instrumental, or I may have heard a version of this instrumental, like a remixed version.
Same lips red, same eyes blue, same white shirt, couple more tattoos. It's not you, and it's not me. Tastes so sweet, looks so real. Sounds like something that I used to feel. But I can't touch what I see. We're not who we used to be.
I've heard this before.
We're not who we used to be. We're just two ghosts standing in the place of you and me. Trying to remember how it feels to have a heartbeat.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, you're right. It gives me slight, y'all gonna hate me. It gives me slight John Mayer guitar vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
that guitar was.
When you said you recognize the instrumental, I almost wanted to check like the view count because I was like, I don't know.
I know they've used that instrumental without the lyrics or something.
As soon as that chorus hit, we're not who we used to be, I was like, oh yes.
Yeah, this song has been used a lot somewhere. I don't know if it's TikTok or
it's been
in movies or TV shows.
It's been used a lot for sure.
We're not who we used. That part right there is just we're not who we used
August
to
Rush.
be.
That's about the piano player kid, right?
We're not who we used to be. That part just
that's
hits.
iconic. That's like an iconic like
place of you and me. Yeah,
I feel like it's
and then the that part hits. It hits very hard. I like it a lot.
But yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
It references Style, the song by Taylor, which I imagine is on 1989, is it not? I think it is.
It is a song in 1989, so we can't talk about it.
Light washes this room white. The moon dances over your good side. And this was all we used to need. Tongue-tied like we've never known. Telling those stories we already told. 'Cause we don't say what we really mean. We're not who we used to be. We're not who we used to be. We're just two ghosts standing in the place.
It gives me Grey's Anatomy vibes.
Oh yeah.
We're not who we
That
used
one
to
singing
be.
episode.
We're not who
Not even just the style of music, just like an intro
we're
sometimes.
just two
yeah.
ghosts
The dog chasing
swimming in a
cars.
glass half empty. Trying to remember how it feels to have a heart.
This one has a few more nuanced, detailed lyrics. This one.
Yeah. Yeah, because he switched up the lyrics on the hook too.
We're not who we used to be.
Oh, like the background vocal.
We're not who we used to be. We're just two ghosts standing in the place of you and me.
You and
We're
I.
not who we used to be. We don't see what we used to see. We're just two ghosts swimming in a glass half empty. Trying to remember how it feels to have a heart beat.
Yeah.
That's a clutch line. A clutch little motif.
Trying to remember how it feels to have a heartbeat. I'm just trying to remember how it feels to have a heartbeat.
Solid so far. I would say
Yeah.
we're 4 for 4 in.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite, actually. I think.
Slower paced album for the most part, with the exception
Oh.
of Carolina.
I
But
recognize
it
Sweet
works.
Creature
It works. It
name.
works. It works. It works.
Yeah, this album has some hits on it because I don't listen to Harry Styles, but I'm noticing 2 out of 4 I know, and
Right.
I know the name of the next one. So
Right. So it's got some.
yeah,
I mean, it's had time to grow.
yeah.
So it's been good.
Has he? I imagine he's had the most successful career out of the 4.
For sure.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
even know the
I
other name.
remember Zayn.
Right,
Zayn
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 has
he kind
some,
of went
yep.
to the R&B route almost.
Did he go R&B? Yeah, he did go R&B, did he?
And then Niall had one song that I used to play on repeat. If I see the name of it, I'll know. But he had a song about I forgot what it was called. It's called We're Not Who We Used to Be.
We're not who we used to be. Slow hands. That's what everybody's trying to say. Slow hands.
It is called Maybe I have to see the lyrics because Slow Hands does not sound like the right song. Nope. I recognize this,
Yeah,
but
definitely not,
this
yeah.
is not the one. Is it not? Maybe it's This Town. Wait.
Waking up to kiss you and nobody's
Yep.
there.
This is the one.
Smell of your perfume still stuck in the air. It's hard. Yesterday I thought I saw your shadow running round.
Yeah.
It's funny how things.
Yeah, they got some hits.
And over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back.
To you.
Yep. That's the one.
Sweet Creature. almost said sweat creature.
Same thing.
Sweet creature, had another talk about where it's going wrong, but we're still young. We don't know where we're going, but we know we belong. No, we started two hearts in one home. It's hard when we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature,
I like that delivery.
sweet creature, when I run out of road, you bring me home.
Oh, I like that.
Sweet creature, running through the garden, oh, when nothing bothered us, but we're still young. I always think about you and how we don't speak enough. No, we started two hearts in one home. No, it's hard, we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, sweet creature, when I run out of road, you bring me home.
That ooh in the background is really nice.
Yep.
Oh, love that. Love a good yell in the background.
No, when we started, just two hearts in one home. It gets harder when we argue. We're both stubborn, I know. But oh, sweet creature, sweet creature, wherever I go, you bring me home. Sweet creature, sweet creature, when I run out of road, you bring me home. You bring me home.
Sweet creature. Yep, that one is very recognizable. No, that one as well. This is like that Lady Gaga album. It's got hits on it. Got hits on it. It just got hits.
Fame, and Born This Way, but Fame especially. I was like, damn, I know all of these songs, even after never listened to the album completely. But yeah, no, that's 3 out of 5 that I knew, and I would still say Two Ghosts is my favorite.
It's fair. That's
but
fair.
they all,
Yeah, they've been hit.
yeah,
they've
they
been hit.
all,
They're very enjoyable. I'm not skipping.
yeah, very nice, very nice. Change up the pace enough. The story is there, the depth is there, especially with Sign of the Times. I think has some of the most substance to it, or layers to it.
Yeah. Melissa, I was 15 when One Direction formed. Sweet creature. And I was in high school, and I was playing piano and making beats. And what games was I playing when I was 15? Oh, all the shooters, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War.
Yeah, I used to play Call of Duty.
Yep.
And
All
I
of
used
them.
to play Madden.
Yeah, I've missed it early. Must have missed it early. Apologize is one of the first songs that I learned on piano. I could still
Too late to apologize. That song.
Yeah, I could play the meal. I don't my hands know the song, but I don't remember how to play the song. Like my muscle memory remembers how to play it. You're old. Yeah, guys, I turned 30 in 5 days.
The 23rd.
Oh yeah, Guitar Hero Rock Band.
The 23rd
Was
is the
playing the shit out
birthday.
of
The
those.
26th is the stream.
Yeah. In case you guys don't know, 23rd birthday. Yeah, 26th is the stream. Looking at 2 p.m. Eastern time for start time.
Sweet green.
Yeah, no, it's a solid little. I can't imagine the next 5 songs aren't gonna be just as good.
Right. Kiwi sounds interesting for a name.
It does.
I like that.
Anybody here like Kiwis?
I don't dislike them. They don't get me out of my seat though.
Ooh, we started with a choir on this one. Oh.
Angelic.
Yes. Ethereal.
Only Angel. It's like OnlyFans, but for religion.
Only angels.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of videos of God making wine out of bread on
Right.
there. Or water or whatever.
Everyone's like, oh, praise the Lord. I love that.
We saw that, I think. It's got a vibe. It's good change of pace after some upbeat songs. Oh,
It tricked me. It tricked me.
yes, that classic rock element is in this song. Yes. I could put this in Stranger Things right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, them little vocal
Yeah.
bits.
really add to
He's
it.
good at doing those little vocal ad libs.
Had a nice bait and switch in the beginning with.
Oh, that was good.
It had this because I stopped paying attention a little bit because it was going on a little bit long. The intro.
It was, but I liked where it went.
But yeah, when it came in and he had like that screams like wow, it's almost like the wow.
I love that. I like that a lot. I like when they do. I like when people subvert my expectations.
Yeah, surprise! The song you thought was gonna be good is bad. I'm just playing, but I really enjoy this. Once again, it's like it switched it because it was a change of pace. But then it changed that pace.
That's good. That's still good album pacing
Yeah.
because it got my attention by slowing down and then bringing it back and
Right.
and
that
teasing
thing
me a
up.
little bit. Bet that thing up.
I'm
And
take on the mother in the skirt. That's
it's got
short.
some
I like that
detailed
lyric.
lyrics. I'm gonna tell you who I immediately thought of when that line popped up.
She wears short skirts.
No, that too, but I just immediately thought of this. Spoilers, Euphoria, Nate and fucking what's her goddamn name? Maddie, and he's like, why are you wearing that? I can't show you I can't take you to the carnival and that. I can't. Blah 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 blah.
Disgusting. I hate them. I really do. I know they're in high school, and so maybe you give them some grace, but they're exhausting it.
Yes.
Like spending it.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't seen y'all have seen what we've seen, but y'all haven't seen us see what we've seen yet. All of it. So
Right.
but yeah. Oh my goodness.
I must admit I thought I'd like to make you mine as I went about my business through the warning signs and I'm meeting in the hallway
Call back.
every single time and there's nothing we can do about it.
Ooh yeah.
Tell
lead in with the guitar.
And she told it to me that she's gonna be an angel. Just you wait and see. When it turns out she's a devil in between the sheets, and there's nothing she can do about it.
I love that. Good delivery.
Personality. Another cowbell again?
Yeah.
We bringing the cowbell back?
Christopher Walken.
It's got that classic rock inspired bridge with an instrumental breakdown. Lyrics kind of in the background with some reverb, some screams, and some cowbell. Little choir at the end? Hell yeah. Bring it back. Yeah, that had to be, he had to have fun making this album because that was just fun. That was just fun. I like that song a lot.
That reminds me actually of the he looked like a but yeah. Sorry for those wearing headphones. Yeah, that was once again he's keeping it interesting while, without it feeling all over the place. He's stretching and playing in the entire sandbox of the genre.
Yes, he throwing sand everywhere, but he's making his castles.
Yeah.
The compliment I wanted to give, but halfway through the song to the entire album is it doesn't sound like it came out in 2017. It's got a timeless sound to it.
Yeah.
It just, because some things, even if they are a different genre from like a different decade, like a classic rock inspiration, the mixing or still what the instruments they use still have like a modern or 2010s or early 2000s sound, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. That could be a good thing. But I just think it's nice that this album to me does not sound like it came out in 2017 necessarily. Like if it came out today, I would still think it's holding up to today's music. You might have to check that documentary out. It'd be pretty fun. And date a 32-year-old when he was 17. Oh, when he was 17? Oh, okay. I thought it was the opposite. And I was like, oh, we got to stop listening. What do we have next? Now I'm kind of curious what's going to be happening next on this album.
She walked away through a cheap pack of cigarettes, hard liquor mixed with a bit of intellect, and all the boys they were saying they were into it. Such a pretty face on a pretty neck, she's driving me crazy. But I'm into it, I'm kinda into it. It's getting crazy. I think I'm losing it. Oh,
Again, almost like Ozzy Osbourne vibes on this one.
Yeah. like that.
Baby, always jacked up. Hollow tunnel for my
Yes.
nose is always backed up. When she's alone, she goes home to a cactus in a black dress. She's such an actress, driving me crazy. But I'm into it. I'm kinda into it. It's getting crazy. I think I'm losing it. Oh, I think she said I'm having your baby. It's none of your business. I'm having your baby. It's none of your business. I'm having your baby. It's none of your business. I'm having your baby. It's none of your.
No, I'm not. Yeah. What about that daddy song?
She sits beside me like a silhouette. Hard candy dripping on me till my feet are wet. And now she's all over me. It's like I pay for it. I'm gonna pay for
I
this.
like the flip on that lyric.
His heart coming in was clean too. Dirty.
It's none of your. I'm having your baby. It's none of your business. I'm having your baby. It's none of your business. Having your baby. It's none of your business. Having your baby. It's none of your
Yeah, the rock vibes is nice. He's doing a good job.
I like how even though they were repetitive in the chorus, in between the lyrics, he had those ad libs, none of your and the oh and the hey and the blah, that kept it interesting, and drove home the intensity with which she was yelling this at him.
Right.
I'm having your baby. It's none of your business. I don't care. She's so obsessed that she's gonna have this baby that it seems that she wanted to have from the beginning, like based on the way he's phrasing this, like she planned to kind of get pregnant, and he's not into it, which is why she's like, it's none of your business. I'm gonna do what I want. And they have a pretty toxic relationship because he says she's driving him crazy, but I'm into it. It's getting crazy. I think I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Da, 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 da. She driving me crazy, but I'm into it, et cetera, et cetera. Hard liquor mixed with a bit of intellect. And yeah, such a pretty face on a pretty neck. He seems distracted by the surface and whatnot. But yeah. No, that, I mean, it actually had I will say a similar energy level to Only Angel, despite Only Angel, you know how it started, kind of
Had less dynamics, I would
But
say,
yeah.
than Only Angel. The
Yeah.
dynamic range was a
Right.
little less, but
Yeah.
yeah, the intensity was just as high, but the range was less.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, and I like this album a lot, actually. Okay, we keep the tempo, but we're a little more mellow now.
Yeah, it's a little softer, a little happier too. Oh, I like that.
Interesting
little
chord.
element in the background.
Oh, there's some kind of like
Added some.
vocal or something very
Ethereal.
drowned and reverb
Tell
out.
me something. Tell me something you don't
Also, I'm appreciating the tom run that we get on the drums right now.
Just pretend you do. I need something. Tell me something new. Choose your words, 'cause there's no antidote for this curse. Or what's it waiting for? Must this hurt you just before you go? Oh, tell me something I don't already know. Oh, tell me something I don't already know. had enough from you. And I've been praying, I never did before understand. I'm talking to the walls. I've been praying ever since New York. Oh, tell me something I don't already know. Oh, tell me something I don't already know. Oh, tell me something I don't already know. Oh, tell me something I don't already know.
This is definitely one of the sadder song on the album.
Yeah.
Especially-
Praying ever since New York. Brooklyn saw me empty at the news.
No water inside this swimming pool.
Yeah.
Stuck at the bottom.
But yeah, it seems like he's already accepted it in a way. Tell me something I don't already know, and he doesn't want to hear about it anymore.
This is one of those sad songs that is vague enough to deal with a bunch of different topics that you
Right,
can
yeah,
apply to, so you
yeah.
can relate to it in any way you want to.
Yeah.
Because it could be talking about death, grief,
Or
a breakup.
loss of loved one, a relationship ending. Yeah.
So
Losing out.
life
on a
just
potential
collapsing on it.
opportunity.
Yeah. We had just watched the episode of The Bear, and it was about Tina, and it was really sad. And I started visualizing some of this episode
That was a good episode.
It was really good. It was one of the best of the entire series. But
Yeah.
I started, especially in the chorus, I was just like, she was slight spoiler, but it was a flashback, and she was like looking for a job, and she just
Right.
kept getting denied and denied and denied and denied. And
You're not good enough.
She's
Get
older,
out.
and she didn't have like her degree.
You're
so-
different. You don't belong.
and she had just been laid off like her 15-year job, and it was really sad, but it was really good. Yeah, when it was just like, oh, tell me something I already know. It's like, I just kept thinking of that.
Wait, who dated who? Who was 32 when they dated Harry at 17? Just a random lady. But yeah, regardless, that caught my attention when I read that.
Oh, you was late on that one.
Well, I saw it, but I didn't know that we knew the person. But I guess we don't know the person because I just read their name, Caroline Flack. I've never heard of her. But yeah, this could apply to that situation, this song. Not that it does, but
Look, I'm not gonna judge the age gaps in relationships too much, but 17 is a little bit young.
a little bit.
Could have waited one more year at least. Oh, and she was a host on the X Factor.
Ooh, that was pretty. So
That's-
basically, you wanted the host. You working. You see these up and coming artists. They young. They they want to make it. And also, like, this their first time probably being out, independent. Maybe away from their parents, doing this thing, and you taking advantage of the situation because you see a young, talented boy. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. That is crazy. Dang.
Yeah,
Not that there is a natural way for a 32-year-old to meet a 17-year-old.
Right.
But that is, yeah.
Also, if you're like in the industry, it's not like dating your boss, but you're like, if you have influence in the industry.
yes,
like
yeah.
imagine Simon Cowell dating some young superstar.
Right, exactly.
Like, it's yeah. And I'm sorry to hear that she, you said she suicided in 2020. That's unfortunate. Like, we can only judge on the outside about that relationship, but it's not a good look.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's not a good look. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish this song.
Tell me something you don't know nothing. Just pretend you do. Tell me something.
I like that lyric a lot.
Just before you go.
basically gonna be saying lie to me about some good news.
Right,
Or something.
yeah, the makeup. Something.
Yeah, builds in his song are really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me something I don't already know. Oh, tell me something I don't already know. Oh, tell me something I don't already know.
Love that simple matching the guitar riff. Solid.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a bit repetitive towards the end for sure.
Right, yeah.
But it is like a ballad-esque, the most ballad-esque so far. I think we've maybe not
Yeah.
the most, but it works still. But I would say I wouldn't mind seeing a little more variation at the end.
Yeah, the lyrics.
But it definitely it fits in the album. I like it. I like it. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. That the you know nothing, Jon Snow, just pretend you do. I like that part. And it's catchy. Like the melody is nice.
Yes, no,
And,
it's a strong melody, so that's why
yeah,
it works a bit.
And then at the end with the drums coming in, but yeah, it is repetitive. It doesn't like jolt me, get me amped up, fantasizing and salivating.
It's way better than you thought it would be. I had some pretty high expectations for it because, I mean, I have heard a couple hairstyle songs, but I know that a lot of people have a really good, like, they hold him as in good standards. So I was kind of expecting it to be pretty up there. Would have been disappointed if it wasn't.
Tell me something I don't
Mainly because every
know.
time he was in a poll, his album did really well, and I was like, really? What's this guy got? And so far, Patreon, when y'all vote for things, y'all be right. So,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. We just released Dairy Girls to YouTube, and it's about to be the best episode reaction we've ever done for a TV show.
For like a first, yeah.
Not even first. It's about yeah.
Well, it's not gonna pass what you call
Game of
it.
Thrones, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be up there for most.
And
It's
then
gonna
I
be
think
most.
a couple of the Shogun episodes. But yeah, it'll probably definitely pass Agatha too.
Yeah. No. It held steady for a minute.
Yeah. It passed Severance, passed White Lotus already. Even though those did good too, and those were shows that y'all voted on.
Before, so yeah, we're like, damn, man, we gotta listen to y'all a little bit. Melissa, I definitely recommend watching Dairy Girls. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's.
I had already seen it. That's the thing. Like I had already, this other choice.
Shit,
Normally, like
yeah.
if one of us has seen it, but luckily, we had two people who hadn't seen it, so I think that helped too.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But yeah, no, it's so funny. When we did get one comment, they're like, "It is possible to not mock the accent."
We're appreciating the accent.
And
It's a fun accent.
And that's only the first episode too.
Yeah, oh God.
We definitely mocked the accent.
We have like we
lot.
did some intros with the accent.
Yeah. Later
and
on,
we'll continue mocking because
Yeah.
it's fun. It's not.
It's a funny.
I'm not mocking because mocking is negative. I'm not. It's appreciation for it.
Right,
It's
it's funny.
I'm just. I want. If I could speak in the accent, I would.
Should we just search romantic comedies on Netflix and then see what we find?
This is like a Netflix and chill situation.
Selfish, I know, but I don't ever wanna see you with him.
I like that sound.
Yeah. I had a feeling you were gonna comment on it. I was thinking about it too.
Selfish, I know. I told you, but I know you never listen. just right where I should be. But you're making me bleed. Woman,
Oh, I love that.
woman,
Oh yeah.
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 Just when the song starts, you're like, maybe he's gonna go where he should go. He does.
Okay, I like that.
Tempted, you know. Apologies
Yeah.
are never gonna fix this.
I like how the guitar had.
Kept in.
The guitar was like. Wah, wah.
Yeah, they kept it from the chorus in and then ran over to the verse.
Promises are broken like stitches.
I can read just fine.
I hope you can see the shape I've been in.
The guitar's killing it.
Yeah.
Touching your skin. This thing upon me howls like a beast. You flower, you feast.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow, Alashay.
Oh, Patreon Sugar Mama's here.
Yeah, that la 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 la. hits. I like that. Yes, the Alashay.
Miss Carp.
Madam Carp. Woman.
Miss
Carp.
Carp. Miss Carp if you're nasty.
Miss Carp if you're nasty. That's funny. Wait, where did that first come from? Somebody said blah 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 if you're nasty. They said something if you're nasty. Ooh. Okay, I like how you ended it abruptly like that. That the woman part hits. So the phrasing on that is very, very, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Once again, there's a little more of that repetition, but he makes it interesting with delivery, the background vocals, and then the guitar mimicking the melody and then the what woman, and then the la 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 la, and then when the second verse comes in, he has like a the da 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 that he's doing besides the la la la. That it keeps everything interesting, and he kind of treats the lyrics and the melody with the lyrics as just an additional instrument. So
yes,
and the lyrics are still there, but sometimes when in the chorus, he just treats the lyrics like an instrument.
but I like that because
yeah.
for me, I like
Which
that.
I don't mind. Yeah.
Because I like the chorus is where I feel like you should do that. Like if you're gonna
that's
do
fair.
like I don't think you should do it through the whole song,
Yeah.
but I feel like the chorus is if you're gonna do that, that's where you do it. Because that's where things are repetitive and then the same and similar and such like that. So, oh wow! Thanks for gifting a sub to Alashay Carp, Big Fat Nerdy Nerd. You're such
Who the fuck is
you're
that?
such a great guy.
Big fat nerdy nerd.
But yes,
Wama.
yes.
Wama.
Wama.
Wama. Da na 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 na. What? Wama.
What? Wama.
Last song
Wild. Last song.
from the dining table. That made me think of Bill and Frank from Last of Us for some reason.
Ooh. If y'all ain't seen that episode.
Woke up alone in this hotel room.
Okay.
Played with myself, where were you?
It was so. It was.
Sleep, I got drunk.
I got you. It was so sentimental and sweet.
No, there's a song called what the hell is this song called? I'll get to it in a minute. But there's that reminded me of but that's just funny. I mean, woke up alone in this hotel room, played with myself, where were you? He romanticized beating off. And I think that's funny. And I mean, the way he phrased it's like, where were you? Like, you could have been here. Like, I miss you, but really it's like, bro, you're really just horny. Also, this is also giving a little bit of like, okay, a girl says she texts you, I'm about to get in the shower, and then without me, like,
Right.
It also gives a little bit of that. But it reminds me, obviously, made a whole song. Well, a few people have made, but I know Chaperone had the song about masturbating as well.
Yeah,
but she was a little more. Like, she had some direct moments.
It
but there
took
was
a
little,
second. It
there's
took
a little
a second.
vagueness to it.
It took a
There's
second.
a little more broad nuance.
Was it Naked in Manhattan?
No. It's
it was
not Casual. It's not Coffee. It's Picture You.
Picture You.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this song. Oh, there's a song.
Draw the blinds, light every candle, slip off my pretty dress while I think of you. Both lips on the mirror.
Yeah.
Didn't catch that one at first when we listened to it.
This song.
It wasn't until we got to this point where she said, I'm getting close now.
Picture You. Like, yeah. I need, yeah. No, this is that lyric reminded me of this song. Ish.
Very short song.
Yeah, it's very short.
Saltburn vibes.
There's a move that you make, girl. There's a noise that you do. Nah, nah, nah. There's a look that you give me when I go down on you. I'd like a taste between your waist, a sweet surprise between your thighs. You wonder why it gets you high. It gets you high because I'm doing this thing right, alright.
It gets you high because I'm doing this thing right. All right.
Yeah, yeah. That lyric just, yeah. Until we took a detour there, where that lyric was funny.
That's a very deserved detour.
Yeah.
Plus, we barely started the song anyway, so.
When I go down on you.
Bloodhound Gang. Hey, Bella 16.
What do you
Thanks
mean
for
by
the
that,
follow.
Bloodhound Gang?
Woke up alone in this hotel room. Played with myself, where were you? Fell back to sleep, I got drunk by noon. I've never
Interesting mixing on the vocals. They did a stereo.
We haven't
Instead of being in the middle.
since you went away. Comfortable silence is so overrated. Why won't you ever be the first one to break? Even the phone misses your call.
I like that.
I like
line.
that, yeah.
The way I saw your friend that you know from work. He said you feel just fine. I see you gave him my old t-shirt. More of what was once mine. I see it's written, it's all over his face.
I like when the guitar switches up with the pre-chorus there. Or the second part of the verse.
Why won't you ever say what you wanna say? Even my phone misses your call. the way.
Even my dawn.
Maybe one day you'll call me and tell me that you're sorry too.
Okay.
Maybe one day you'll call me and tell me that you're sorry too.
Get some harmony.
That was that a cello.
Maybe one day you'll call me
Ooh.
and tell me that
Laying
you're
on the
sorry
harmonies.
too.
All the strings. Woo. Following the guitar melody. And you got the slapping on the guitar. Yeah.
Slapping the bass. Ooh, I like that. The little crick of the whatever instrument they was playing. That wasn't necessarily part of the melody.
Girl who looked just like
Nice.
you. I almost said your name.
Ooh,
We haven't spoken
Sasha, get up.
since you
Huh?
went away.
I mean Jessica.
Comfortable silence is so overrated. Why won't you ever say what you wanna say? Even my phone misses your call. We haven't spoke since you went away. Comfortable silence is so overrated. Why won't you ever say what you wanna say? Even my phone misses your call. By the way.
Yeah.
That was a really nice outro
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
album.
yeah,
that
really
worked
nice,
really,
really
really,
nice.
really, 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 really well.
Um,
Really, really, really well. I really like the guitar in that. I really like the vocal layering in the chorus. This was so good.
Maybe one day you'll call
Yeah,
me
yeah, this really.
and tell me that you're sorry too.
And when the bass comes or the cello,
Maybe one day you'll call me and tell me that you're sorry too.
This line right here.
Maybe one day you'll call me and tell me that you're sorry too.
And then the drop on the strings with the melody. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh,
Never do.
I'll listen to that section over and over. That right there was very
also I like that lyric, but
beautiful.
you never do.
Right.
I like that. I like
wrapping
that.
around with that narrative
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Although "Play with Myself," "Where Were You" is funny, it actually is kind of poignant.
Yes.
It speaks to the honesty, the sincerity, the realness, vulnerability of the song. In that, not only do I have to like comfort myself emotionally, but like you're not here, so I have to comfort myself in other ways as well. And I haven't even took the time to go out and find another person. I just miss you so much. I can't even bring myself to do that. I have to just do it myself. Unlike Ethan from White Lotus.
That's what I thought of earlier when he first said the
He's-
line.
You're on vacation with your wife and you in the
She walked in and
hotel.
said, "You want some help?"
You want me to help you finish? No, it's okay. You can
I
never.
really wasn't in the mood, actually. I was
Right,
just kind
yeah.
of just playing around.
Yeah, it was more of a practical.
I was bored. I was
no,
bored.
It wasn't for pleasure. It was more just like, got to get it out.
Yeah, a duty, responsibility.
Right.
if you will.
Yes. But yeah, overall album, it's like short and sweet, like that Sabrina Carpenter album.
Debut album, it's pretty fucking
it's
good.
pretty good. It had
pretty
it
good.
had some bangers on it that I recognize. Not that once again, that's not the metric or
Right,
criteria
but
for a good song, but they
It's
are good.
They are good.
Yeah.
Not a true low point on the album. I wouldn't say there's
yeah.
a song that's like, wow, you really
Why'd
kind of
you
messed
do
up with that
this?
one. It was just okay.
Get that song out of here.
There's
of
songs that are
those.
definitely like least favorite, most favorite, and I feel like it just depends on what you like listening to, which songs you're gonna like on this album, because I think a lot of them compete with each other. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Two Ghosts, crowd
Honest-
favorite,
yeah.
fan favorite for if I'm the only fan. And what else? Let me see this.
yeah,
track-
short, sweet. I think
track
this
list.
is a strong 9 for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
it's like I feel like we give a lot of albums pretty high ratings, but y'all keep telling us to react to very popular,
good music. Yeah, we don't.
good music. Y'all not asking us to react to bad music. So, yeah, I mean, I would say 9. I like that. As far as like my preference of music, and if I were an album listener, and I consistently just listen to albums, I feel like I could probably play this one all the way through. There's a couple songs that aren't necessarily, even though I like the energy of them, they aren't my preference. But I could still like play it without like having to skip.
We enjoyed Cowboy Carter. What you mean that was up in the air?
What do you mean up in the air?
I think we gave.
I
that
don't
a-
remember what we said.
we
I
gave it
forget
an
what we
8
said.
at least.
Yeah, we didn't say. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's weird because, okay, there's music, and I've mentioned this before, that I don't necessarily like, but from an objective like perspective, I can see the quality in it.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Or like if it's in a genre that I don't listen to because it's
Well-
not my style. But yeah, I mean, if we just go off the
you can
music I
clarify
like to listen
yourself
to,
and
there'll
listen.
be a lot of 2s and 3s, like because that's just not my
Right,
style of
right, right,
music.
right. You didn't really
But-
like the Renee Rap album, and we both didn't really care for Rosie's album. Those are two albums.
Right,
that-
yeah, those are two.
albums that we did.
immediately stick out as albums. I was like,
Yeah, we didn't rate those very well.
there's the thing that we can never forgive. I feel like for both of us is if it lacks creativity or like
Yes,
a certain level
yes.
of
If it's generic, it's going in the trash.
experimentation or uniqueness in the delivery, the flow,
Yep,
the lyrics,
yep.
something, or like the instrumentals or like personality.
Yep.
And
If it lacks
yeah.
those things, it can
Yeah.
have good lyrics and it can kind of sound good,
Yeah,
but it's not really great.
Or
So,
like I will forgive a lot of things if at the very least I see that you're attempting to do something a little bit like different.
yeah, because there's so much music that's released these days. Like you have to do something. You give us
Right.
something unique,
Yeah.
something different.
Or just be exceptional.
yes,
like
If-
maybe-
pick what you're gonna do. Be exceptional.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like it. Strong 9 for me, and this is definitely an album I'll probably listen to again.
I remember
Yeah.
not loving the Lisa album that much, but even
It was
then,
okay. Yeah, it was okay. Definitely wasn't like Jenny's.
Lisa, Rosie, Renee Rapp are as far as like the albums that I wasn't like
That
most
we
into.
put towards the bottom. Album that I was surprised, but I really enjoyed that you liked it was The Great Impersonator.
Oh yeah,
that was really nice.
Yeah, that one. I was just at an album. Yeah,
Brat
that was-
is not his type of music.
Oh yeah, Brat. Yes,
Yes.
Brat is not my type of music. However,
I listen to Brat a lot.
I could appreciate Brat more than Rosie and
Yes,
even Renee
yes,
Rapp and
yeah.
Lisa, simply because I could see the creativity. Obviously, it's hard for me to truly judge it because I don't listen to a lot of that style of music, but it felt new to me. And the style.
It is new. No, it was.
And
It's
then
very
once
experimental.
I started to listen to it in a different perspective, noticing like she's using lyrics on Brat as like a percussive element.
Yeah.
Versus like actually trying to create a new melody every time, or even add like all these extra layers to the lyrics. Also, she had a few like 360,
Yep.
bumping that.
Bumping that.
There's a few on there that was really
Bumping
really
that. No.
like undeniable bangers.
Yep. No, I enjoy. I like Brad a lot though, but
Yeah.
I already knew going into that album.
He kept
I-
saying that.
I was
but
like,
the thing with that, I was like, why does he keep saying that? Because I had heard at least 2 Charlie XCX songs before,
but
and
it was
they
so
weren't
different.
EDM.
Yeah, they were so different. Yeah.
One of them, which I do not remember the name, and the other one was Fancy with Iggy Azalea. So I was like, why wouldn't I?
So-
why wouldn't I like it?
It's not that I wouldn't say we didn't like Rosie's album. It just wasn't exceptional for me.
So yes,
It's had some jumbleness to it. It does have that somewhat indie singer-songwriter vibe, but it sounded dated when it came to the production. And some of the lyrics were that weird, nuanced, but too vague that he was kind of talking about earlier.
well, what I think part of it was a singer-songwriter album, so that puts more attention on the lyrics. So the standard for how interesting or clever or deep the lyrics are is heightened. So it felt like she wanted us to focus on the lyrics, but the lyrics were, in my opinion, kind of like bland. Like they sounded professional,
Yeah, sure. They
but
didn't-
there
yeah.
was a lack of
It just didn't. I didn't
identity. There's no personality to the like. There was no like anecdotes or personal anecdotes that were like specific to her. There wasn't anything like, okay, like we speak about this too. We say there's not many new things to say in
Sure.
music
Yep,
or
yep,
stories.
yep.
It's the way you say it, the
Yep.
way you word it.
Yep.
Oh, and that makes people think, oh, I never thought about it like that.
Yep.
But that's exactly how I feel. Like when someone says something, and her lyrics, it sounded like just lyrics she put over a melody that she
Take
already,
this album here. If you took away all the personality components of this album, it starts to sound more generic. Right. If you strip away some of those interesting experimental production aspects, even though it's in that rock genre, it still branches out a little bit. It starts to sound generic, and that's what I thought was missing in the Rosie album, was that it just sounded generic. Generic isn't to say bad. There are songs on there I enjoy and I would listen to again. They just weren't. I just didn't think they were. I just didn't think they were great. Like if you're asking me to review and react to it, like that's just my thoughts on it.
And I know it's like cliche to say like the single is like the best song, but actually I think Apata is, because of the creativity, the energy, all of that they put into Apata. I think it's the best song, and like the part when she's like, "Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna get you like that. All right, I'm on my way." Like all of that is like really nice. And like for example, Lisa, Jenny, and Jisoo, the lyric quality isn't that much higher on any of their albums, but the energy with the instrumental, the singing, and then back to rapping, and then because Rosie was mostly singing on that album. Not that she had to rap, but that just means there's more that she has to do as far as lyrics and her vocal delivery that people are going to pay attention to. But the balance between rapping and singing with Jenny and Lisa, and even Jisoo didn't rap, but her album was shorter too. Jisoo's was shorter, and it just, the vibes of it were I think more interesting, or it played better. I don't know.
But yeah, it was but yeah, we enjoyed this album. It was good. Short, I know. Don't worry. There's a long stream coming very soon. Are you aware of what Dominic Fike appears on? No, I'm not sure.
What he appears on?
Yeah, I don't know what he appears on.
Oh,
I mean, like you mean on the song that?
I mean, I know he's in the Jenny album. We listened to the Jenny album already, so I know he's in there. And we listened to the song that he's on. Oh, he's on a TV show.
Oh, a TV show? Oh.
Is it?
Euphoria.
Okay.
Euphoria.
Right.
He's in Euphoria season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember looking him up recently because I didn't know what he looked like at all.
Yeah.
In fact, he kind of looks like the actor that they had in the music video.
Of what music?
Not exactly, but the music video for the song he has with Jenny.
Oh, okay, the actor that they use, yeah.
A Love Hangover. Not exactly, but in my head, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's not him. But
yeah, no. We finished season 1 of Euphoria, by the way, Alice. So those last 2 episodes coming out. We got into it much. We've been getting much more into it as it goes along. We'll probably be taking a break before we do this second season, but so yeah, cool. Harry Styles, first album's done. We'll definitely do some more Harry Styles stuff. It's been very popular in all the polls every time we've run it, so don't worry, there will be more to come. He can replace our Taylor Swift streams. So if you guys don't know, next week, April 26th, most likely 2 p.m. start time, Eastern Standard Time, we will be kicking off the day with 1989, Demica and I. And then
play some games, open some gifts.
Gifts will be after the album reaction.
Yeah.
It's birthday stream as well. So anniversary stream, birthday stream, celebration stream.
Yeah, 1989, of course.
If you want to send gifts, P.O. Box is on the Patreon. It's on a post that's always pinned to the top for available to all members, the free and paid.
Yeah. He's got 2 so far.
Yep. And I've been told some are on the way.
They're both for him. One doesn't have a name on it.
But yeah, so we don't know who sent it. Some good things coming up. Yeah. The Discord.
Oh yeah.
It's this close. It's gonna be ready before the stream. It's this close. It's this close. we will have our Discord, and that's going to be fun, and that's going to be a big step in towards the community aspect of things. I'm sure it'll be a rough ride getting into Discord and getting situated and learning how to use it, and just, you know, we'll figure those things out as we go, but some cool, fun things can definitely happen in Discord. A lot of interactions, maybe some community gaming nights, maybe some community movie nights. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see. And then next week's going to be pretty big, y'all. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff. Red Album's out on YouTube now. Today's our official 3-year anniversary. In case you didn't know, 3 years ago, we had nobody.
Yeah, it was, we had already watched Moon Knight, but then we dropped the Thor Love and Thunder trailer reaction.
Yep.
And he was eating pancakes, I think. Or no, that was during Moon Knight.
I think it was Moon Knight, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
He was drinking water.
Yeah. The Thor and Love and Thunder was the water and I think the anal beads one.
Oh, yeah, and then soda.
Soda, yeah.
Or something. Thank you.
Yep. And butt plugs, that's what it was. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's nothing too crazy going on. Of course, when we're done with Taylor Swift, we'll be doing Eras Tour and Reputation Tour and some other things. We haven't figured out those logistics yet, but that's kind of way down the road still. Have fun things planned. Yes. We'll have more of a, like a, what do they call them? Starts with an I, like a timeline of the stream.
Itinerary?
A rough itinerary on Sunday. But it won't really tell you exactly because there's a lot of surprises. 1989 is going to be very fun. We're going to have lots of fun. Lots of surprises, too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And it's no worries if you don't
Waffle
make it.
party!
If you don't make it, we'll make the stream on Patreon as soon as we can. 26 on your calendar. Yes, and Rosalind, you're going to have a bit of a day for sure. Yes, the 26. Hope everyone's doing well. And with that being said, catch us on the next one.